In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the navigation lists and put them into a three-column layout. It's pretty easy. The horizontal one is going to be a little bit trickier than the vertical ones because we're going to have to do some pushing and shoving of our elements in our three-column list. We might even turn it into a two-column layout. So, our three-column layout, as you may recall, looks like this right now. Okay, there's a header, there's a footer, there's a left column, a right column, a main content area, and there's really nothing in the header and the footer. We've got some paragraphs in the main content area, our floating right pick box in the main content area. I'm going to take my two basic vertical lists and I'm going to put them into the left column. The left column is usually used for navigation in most websites, okay? So navigating around your website. So let's do it. I'm going to first go to the basic vertical navigation and I'm going to put it in there. So just like we did before, I'm going to copy the markup and then I'm going to paste it into the basic three-column layout. So if we want it to go into column 1 here, I have to locate column 1 in my markup. So column 1 is right here. Okay? It's in between this div and this closing div. So I'm going to delete that content, make some white space here, clear things out. Right in here is where I'm going to paste my markup for my navigation. Tab it over, save it. If I refresh it, the navigation should appear there. And sure enough, my navigation appeared there. But it doesn't have the style that we wanted. It doesn't have all of the, it still has the bullets. So I have to go over to VertNav, and I have to copy the CSS, and I have to come over to the style sheet and paste it in. If I save it and refresh it, now the style should appear. So this is styled the way I wanted it to. So that one was pretty easy. That's the basic one. Now I'm going to move the, I'm going to replace this with my rollover list. So I'm just going to take out this CSS here that we just put in, take out the markup that we just put in. I'm going to go over to the rollover, the vertical rollover one, get the markup. In this one, the markup included a div ID nav container, and then the list was inside of that. Come back to column 1, paste it, give a little white space, save it, refresh. Okay, so it looks like this. It's unstyled. So I have to move my style sheet over. Go back to vertical nav rollover. Select all of my style. Copy it. Come to the style sheet here. Paste it. So this is where the style sheet begins for the nav container and for the rollover list. Save it, refresh, and there we have it. We've got a rollover list right here in the left container. Pretty easy, huh? Okay. Now, if we want to have a horizontal navigation on here, I'll have the vertical one in here, but I'm going to also put the horizontal one in. I'm going to put it right below header and above my three columns. So I'm going to have to put in a new div. I'm going to put it right below header, right below here, and right above column 1. Okay, so leave a little bit of space. come over to the horizontal one, get the markup, copy it, paste it. Now we're going to run into some issues here because the horizontal menu is also called nav container, okay? So I might need to take out the vertical one for now, delete the style sheet from the vertical nav container, come over to horizontal, copy the style sheet, paste it in, there it is, save it. Now let's take a look. So some funny stuff has happened. Since we have no content in column 1 disappears. So we're going to have to put some content in there, okay? So in column 1, we'll just go content here. Save it, refresh it, and column 1 appears. So now we've got our horizontal navigation below our header and above our content areas. Okay? So you can put your navigation here, you can put it in the left, you can put some navigation in the bottom. All these places are acceptable.